Alright folks, so we out on another mission. My boy Ace. We have G in the back there like she hiding. She's gonna be driving first. And right now he's bringing me some secret spots and he say yeah the water real nice and take all the watch our water. Keep in mind we in Bago, eh? We are in Tobago, watch our water.
That's good hunting water.
Oh, that day in Trinidad on a good day. Good hunting water. You know the Trinities are backing out, so we're gonna try it. And if it's not good enough, well, we might run to another spot higher up the coast. But we're on the south side of the island right now, and we're gonna try to make it work. First jump of the day to check out the visibility and warm up the lungs. The visibility from the boat wasn't looking that great, as you kind of heard us talk about just now. But as we jumped in and dove down, we realized that the water clarity was pretty good. It was, I would say, the perfect visibility for hunting fish if you ask me. Ideally on this drop I would have wanted to be a little bit closer to the reef's edge where the sand meets the reef, but there was some surface current keeping me off that area. You can see a nice mutton snapper right down at the reef's edge where, let's be honest, I really should be down there, but unfortunately I didn't get the right placement and I never got that fish to come to me. It was a nice mutton, probably about 7 pounds or so, would have been perfect to start the day on that fish, but no luck this time. So no fish in the warm-up spot, and now we're in the second spot for the day. This is a pretty well-known spot that gets a lot of pressure from divers and sparrows. I won't say this is a spot that I particularly enjoy going to. It just receives so much pressure and heat over the years that it's literally turned into a desert town. But we're here now, and we'll still give it a go just to see what they have. Little hard to tell, but there's quite a significant amount of current. You can see those little particles flying past my head, kind of showing you how much current they have. I'm down on the seafloor holding onto the structure so I don't move away. In the distance you can see some small barracudas, which I'm not really particularly interested in. Kind of looking for maybe a snapper or a grouper on this day to take home and eat. Nothing much to talk about on this drop, and as I come up from the seafloor and break the surface, you're going to see Ace shout out to me in the distance, and there's going to be a little bit of confusion, but you'll see why after.
Huh? What? What happened? What happened? Yeah, it's just next to it.
Right, just go in that cave, big fucking Cubera Shot. Easy shot though.
I doubt I'll be there.
Nah, they didn't spook on nothing. I see him come, take your time, you going. I said, oh God, Brett don't want to shoot small man.
Why you here shoot it?
Huh?
Why you here shoot it?
How are you to shoot it?
Well, man, I shoot enough big Cubera in my life. It's your turn.
I had to make sure I check it. Because then they're going to see I'm looking at that.
I good, Oz. You could shoot it, you know. If it did.
I'm going to set it back up.
I saw the propeller. I saw the whole body propeller. I was right down next to it, but I didn't go close to it.
Wait, see?
Nah, I didn't go close enough to look in it or anything.
This time, line up in the middle and just stay for there and see for that dive. I promise you.
It's in the middle? Why you don't go and shoot it then?
Huh?
Why you don't shoot it?
I want you to shoot
I
it.
shoot enough big Cubera, you should shoot it.
Like nothing. Like nothing.
I might leave it on hold if I see it. Huh?
I guarantee you.
Why? The Cuberas already sit there, but we go see.
And when I say they don't sit there, I specifically mean big Cuberas don't stick around in holes when they see divers.
Actually, if we don't see him on this jump, I had him moving shark and I had him moving shark.
So Ace says he has the footage. Y'all, this is the footage. Apparently, he got his camera on a little bit too late and he didn't capture the Cubera. It's always good to start your recording at the surface and never after you see a fish or at the seafloor. You never know what you're going to see on a drop, so I always start my camera up at the top.
They don't really stick around, so when they see a diver, even in a hole, sometimes most of the time they'll leave.
When he see me, he didn't move. He just watched it. He just took his time and went to it. He didn't seem to. And while he was in the hole, I could see him watching.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty okay.
What I'm telling you is you should get.
Huh?
What I'm telling you is you should shoot it.
One and we gotta shoot him now on this drop.
You shoot it. I go film. I shoot enough big Cubera in my life.
Alright, see less.
If you need a backup, I'll be there.
Definitely point the camera and pick in the hole though. Trust me.
Yeah, man. If he there, you go get him. Let's go.
So if y'all are wondering why I didn't want to shoot a big Cubera today, there's a reason. But I gotta take y'all back 4 years to explain. In 2020, some friends and myself did an overnight trip for fishing and spearfishing to an offshore reef. Out of all the years I've been to this place, this was probably some of the best conditions I've ever seen. The sea surface was pure glass for miles and miles in every direction. We started off the day with some trolling and caught some fish.
Go left, water.
Eventually the fishing slowed down and we decided it was time to jump in the water and do some sparing. Now this is one of the few times I decided not to film everything for the day. Sometimes when I'm filming, the camera could be kind of a distraction from the day and the trip and takes away a little bit from the enjoyment for myself. And from time to time I may decide just to put away the camera and not film everything. Enjoy the moment a little bit, if you understand what I'm saying. On this day I made a couple drops and we were doing okay, putting some decent fish in the boat. I actually don't have footage of the following, but about 5 spots in we found some really nice rocks in about 75 feet of water. I made a drop and as I approached the seafloor, I heard a loud boom. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the same boom that Goliaths make. And I was convinced that I was hearing a Goliath grouper. But as I looked around, all I saw was a huge Cubera cruising off. I pretty much thought the opportunity to shoot the fish was gone. Then it decided to make an unexpected turn around a rock that was in range of me. And that's when I lined up the shot and placed it perfectly behind the neck, breaking the spine and landing the fish.
What you want then, Iva? You want grog or you want grog?
Double dogs.
Give him one now. You iron.
The fish weighed 92 pounds on the scale, and by far my personal best accomplishment as a sparrow. Over many years, I got a fair share of big Cuberas under my belt, but this fish felt like the one I was searching for all my life. Lots of obsessive thoughts over the years went into what feels like a manifestation of this exact moment. But after that Cubera, it felt like the hunt for the fish of my life was over, at least for the time being. I decided I'll take a rest from hunting any big Cuberas. And honestly, I feel the same to this day, hence the reason why I didn't want to shoot the big Cubera that Ace saw. Now that you all have some context, let me get back to this fishing rack and see what Ace could do. So this is Ace's head cam footage, and we're gonna follow along as he goes down and hunts this big Cubera.
I tell you, them things will stick around.
This time I'll go in the hole.
Huh?
I said this time I'm gonna try going in the hole. Though I hate to do that. I now hole, man. You know what, Laxwood? The first time I see him, I should have just go in the hole. Because I was seeing him in it.
Yeah, you should have.
Should have, man. I now hole, man.
You gotta be a old man.
I gotta be a hole, man, today.
You gotta go in all them holes. Go up deep in all them holes. Yeah, you can try one more time with the torchlight. I think it's likely that he left. They don't normally, once they see a diver, even if they're familiar with divers or not, I find they just kind of move out anyway once in a hole. You can check back with the torchlight, but I doubt it's there.
I hope he did,
So this is a new jump in the same spot, just up current. No luck seeing the fish, and even though we can't properly see in the back of the hole, I'm still convinced that the Cubera has long gone. But to be 100% positive, we decided to make one last drop with the torchlight. I ended up making this drop, which Ace insisted on, and I'm not 100% sure why he would do that. Because in all honesty, I had zero intentions of shooting this fish. And had I gone in the hole with the torchlight and seen the fish, I'm not sure I would have pulled the trigger, but I did kind of want to see what the hole looked like anyway. And like I said, I was very convinced that the fish was gone, so I didn't mind going down and checking it out.
Yeah, that's it. That hole is not that deep. If you was there, you would have seen without the light.
Alright, well, I'll try to shoot it, dude. Thanks, dude.
With the fish confirmed gone at this point, we went ahead and made a move to the next spot. This spot had two absolutely beautiful fish to take home. One was a mutton snapper, I estimated to be around 15 pounds, and the other was a black grouper slightly larger, which you could see in the distance. It's definitely hard to see in the video, but it's behind the mutton snapper, and I kept switching my eyes from fish to see if I could get any to come. Did a couple grunts. The grouper definitely was not coming, and I thought maybe I could get this mutton to come, but yeah, he had other plans.
Wowzers. Brother, if you see these fish I now see, oh lord. Real nice mutton snapper and a real nice black grouper.
But there wasn't on the stone.
We had jumped like on these stones.
Yeah, I tripped into it, but then I realized you fighting the back at me. Like where I was, where the stone was. I see
Wherever I first dropped,
Yeah.
you need to put me back in that exact spot. Wherever that is, put me back right there.
That's a random spot.
Put me back right in that spot. I need to go down right there. So where was the stone?
The stone was
More in?
towards the big side here.
Alright, put me back in that same exact spot.
Alright. Okay, back. Alright.
At this point, to keep it real, we were well into the day. We had done quite a few dives and literally have nothing to show for it. It was a little frustrating because I'm simply looking for one fish to cook, as I promised I'll make a fish dinner for my family tonight, and I just couldn't get a fish to take home. I saw a couple of fish, but no opportunities to take a fish home.
Huh? Where the plateau is? So we passed it already?
Yeah, we passed it right now.
Yeah, but where's the real shallow spot?
You wanna go back on it?
Yeah. So we on the inside of it now then?
The outside, right?
The out?
Yeah.
No, as in like, it runs this way, right?
Yeah.
Throughout this part of the hunt, I asked Ace to repeatedly drop me up current, and what I'm doing is just basically using the current to make multiple drifts in slightly different spots. So each time we'll drop our current and draw a different line along the reef. On this drop you can see one of the cracks I'm looking for. The current is moving me rather fast, so I try to get down and make my profile as small as possible to stay on this ledge. I get down and kind of grab on and claw my way up to the ledge. I'm actually trying to stay below the profile of that little tiny piece there so the current doesn't push me off. And you can see this is actually a pretty lovely looking crack. And in my head, I'm just kind of picturing a big black grouper hiding out in there. And I'm waiting for my opportunity to pull the trigger. But no good fish hiding out in this crack. I know to you all that this looks like one continuous drift, but it's just how I edited the video. We have done several drifts in this area so far with no luck. But if you know me, I'm extremely persistent when looking for specific things and specific fish, so I wasn't about to give up. On this drift you can see the current moving me along quite fast, and as I see an edge coming towards me, I breathe up and I head down. I have to kick hard to reach down as the current is moving me off the spot I want to hit. Eventually I reach in the eddy of the current and start swimming back to where I need to be. As I reach the crack, I swim down inside to get away from the current. Inside I am pretty safe from the current. I just kind of squeeze my right shoulder down, that way I can get down a little bit further with this profile and I could look in the caves to see if there's anything in these holes.
back. Alright, good. I get. Jump in now. Bring your camera, no gun.
Bread. That was fucking talking about. Good shit, dog. Woo!
I mean, I was about to kill a big snapper, but...
Yay! They make me did it. I'm telling you, it's good. It's good.
Yes.
Papa great.
Alright, like a mini book.
Big moves.
Oh yes. Oh, that's like that. All day we diving. Things was a little slow. I saw some nice fish to start the day. You saw a beautiful bird that we didn't get a shot on. And yeah, I was really looking for the size fish. Looking for something for dinner and well, things were slow, so we take what we can now. Fancy super one spot and G4 in the camera and drive it.
Proper thing, boy.
You hold him up now.
Yeah, man.
Basically, we just drawing lines trying to find holes. As I tell you, so I say just keep driving until I find a hole I like. We're not gonna crack there. And yeah, so this fish, I actually didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was a big black grouper. So it in the dark, and as it dark out, I got a nice shot and it hit the spine, damaged it bad. Got away from the reef, tons of current. If I didn't spine shot it, I would have probably lost this fish. But yeah, got lucky. Beautiful fish. Thank you, Ace.
Before we continue with the day, I'd like to take the time to properly explain to you how shooting this fish was actually a mistake. Let's run it back. So we're taking it back to the crack where I first started swimming along before I saw the fish. So I'm swimming along the crack here, looking in the holes, and as I come over this little part here, this is the first time where I see the fish, right there. So this is my first look at the fish, and to me, that fish looks like a very large black grouper. It's a dark fish in a hole and has the same profile as a black grouper. I'm using slow motion so you could follow along as well. So all here, the fish still looks like a black grouper to me. I think also hoping for a big black grouper throughout the whole day kind of made me stick with the thought process that this was a black grouper, because even here it still looks like one. Eventually the fish does come out from under the ledge, and even so, y'all, look at this. Y'all can't tell me that that still does not look like a black grouper here, because that's exactly what my brain was telling me. And it's probably at this exact moment is where I realized it was a big Cubera. Now it'll be kind of weird if I didn't address the fact that I said I'm not hunting these bigger Cuberas yet. In the same video, I shoot one, so that's why I'm talking about it. Had I knew what it was, I suspect I probably would not have pulled the trigger, considering I'm still taking a break from hunting big Cuberas. I still hunt the smaller size one, like the, let's say the 10 to 25 pound Cuberas, the ones that are good size for eating. But these bigger ones, yeah, I haven't been hunting them. Now, if I was to sit down and say, Brett, are you being fully and truly honest with yourself? Like, if a 50-pound Cubera presented you with an easy shot, you knew it was a Cubera, are you really going to not pull the trigger? And the answer is, I hope so, but it's kind of hard to know unless I'm in that situation. So I'm going to give myself the benefit of the doubt because I've just been in that mindset. So I probably wouldn't have pulled the trigger. But it's really hard to tell. And I like to keep it real and honest with you guys. So maybe I have to be put in that situation to really see what I would do. But enough talk about that. It's time to move on and take a look at Ace's last dive for the day.
Yes! Nice, Permy! Fish. That fish gonna look real sick.
Yeah, but your family does eat perfect, right?
I'll give them. I want to eat a piece of the Cubera too, so.
They got different things to try.
Yeah.
You can even give one of the fish out of tequila.
Yeah. I just want a chunk. I will give way most of that, and I want the colors of the coops.
Alright. I'll give one of the color of the bar and then tequila.
Yeah, I bet. And then we have a piece of the Cubera if they want to. Plenty of fish.
With that permit in the boat, it was time to wrap it up and head home.
Bad accident, where are they? Where are they? Well, look at you there. Bring it up. Yeah. What's that mix up there? What's it now? All as cool stuff?
Yeah.
Come on, that stuff. What's the name there? Say it out there for me.
Blend as the lights.
Lens as the lights. Top service here. Yeah, I'll top up any punching with the rum punch. You don't know.
Right here you can see where the shaft passed, grazing the spine and critically damaging the fish. The fish gave us way more meat than we needed, so after taking our share, we asked the guys that were helping us out if they wanted some, and pretty much everybody in the area got some fish to go home with.
52 pounds.
Alright folks, so we almost about ready to cook. We're gonna do the fish in two different ways. One, I'm still cooking it in the oven right now, which is behind me. And the second was gonna be done on the grill with, we have some shish kebabs with like onions, mushrooms, tomatoes, and that kind of stuff. I'm a little bit worried about how tough the meat is gonna be because it is we weighed the fish, it weighed 52 pounds. It's a pretty sizable Cubera, and those Cuberas, those snappers get pretty tough when they're that size. So I'm trying slow cooking in the oven. It's been there for some time. We're gonna try, what I really want to do is cook fish on the grill, so I'm still gonna try it on the grill, see how it comes out. And yeah, Ace is coming over with his daughter, and I'm at my wife's family house with my family and her parents, and we are hopefully gonna have a good meal. As long as this fish doesn't get too tough, we should enjoy it and have a nice time. All right, we're gonna check on the fish. Let's go. This is the one we have on the grill.
Looking good here. We set everything.
Try your hand, try your hand.
You want to taste it now? Let's come taste this, girl.
We have the taste test. Yeah, boy. I think it's alright.
Hey, you pop that thumbs up quick, man. You pop that thumbs up quick. Alright, let's see. Alright. How much you take your flip out for you, Johnny? That fish, bro.
Yeah.
That fish real, that fish. You have this shit out.
Sorry?
See?
Alright, we finishing off on that one.